All right, well, the Wunder. Here's my boy Roger Steele. We're gonna watch him go up the ladder. We saw him at the Creator Classic, hit a bunch of nukes in the practice run before he went up and played really, really well. But I'm gonna take him up the ladder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10. We're gonna see how fast this guy can hit it. It's Johnny and Steely from the tee box. Here we go. Let's go. Okay, Steely. So we did a little thing for social at the Creator Classic, and you were moving it.
I was moving.
You were moving it, swinging it really, really nice. But now we have a new weapon. We have the Elyte Triple Diamond, which you've liked it so far.
Love it.
But I want to do something, and we didn't have enough time to do it there. Your speed is incredible, but the speed and control that you have is actually more remarkable, because typically people at your speed have a lot of foul balls. You hit the driver really, really well.
That day we showed a different version of ourselves. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, and I've seen us do this in testing sometimes, we did it at one of the combines with our Callaway Next kids, we kind of take them up the ladder. So we have 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 speeds. I wanna see
the progression of
how
speeds.
far up you go.
Okay.
So we're gonna start now. So 1 speed would be, we'll call it 75%.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm gonna give you different levels. So the 75% number one may not do the math, but I'll explain to you what I'm doing here in a second.
Okay, so you want me to hit my perception of 75%?
You have to hit the fairway. Say, for example, there is a lake out there at 300 yards, but you have to hit driver. You just got to get it out there, something straight, something in the middle.
Those are some weird circumstances, Johnny, but we're going to take it.
This is what we're doing.
75%.
Yep. Okay.
That might have been, that was too
Where was
fast.
that on the face?
That was
right in the middle?
a toe shot.
Okay, so 177, 2100 spin
That
at
was
9
too
launch.
fast. That was too fast for 75.
That's pretty good.
It was a good strike. It was a good strike for 75%, but I think it might be too fast. I'm setting myself up for failure.
Okay, so what we're gonna pay attention to though, especially with the Elyte, is one of the things we've talked about is, AI Smart Face has kind of had another year to learn. The aerodynamics of the head are a little faster. So I know when I get to the middle shots, I know what fast is for you at half speed, like at not quite full tilt, but I'm kind of looking at the ball speed. I know when you go after something at like 90%, I know what the number is going to look like. What I want to see is if the technology matches up with you swinging a little harder.
Okay.
So if we do this correctly and it's warm enough, you should be warm. It's not cold.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like we're good.
Yeah. It's not.
I think there's a 203, 204 ball speed situation in here.
Whoo.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay.
Whoo.
So now let's go 5% more. Let's go to 80%.
80%.
Okay. Okay. 184. That was a little bit off the heel.
Yeah, a little heel.
Okay.
Little
fine.
heel.
We're at 184.
Still feeling smooth.
Yep. Okay, now we're gonna go to just past 80%. So
this is anxiety inducing. Like just kind of, like you telling me to go up. I'm trying to exert myself, but then hold back a little because I know I got to give more.
Yeah, but ultimately the ultimate goal is leveling up. I'm
Leveling
trying to level
up.
you up. You're talking about the right now. I'm thinking of here, but I need to go here, here, here to get you to here. So
okay, so
taking
now
steps.
we're going 85.
Now we're gonna go 85%.
85%. All right.
So the aerodynamics of the head have changed drastically since your AI smoke, like especially the back half of this driver, right? It's a little bit more aerodynamic. So what they essentially did was, depending on what driver it is, but they took some real estate out of this part.
Yeah.
To kind of let the wind or the friction of the wind kind of go over the driver a little faster.
So it should give me promote me swinging and moving it a little bit faster.
It's a Callaway head. Historically, we always make fast forgiving heads that swings faster.
Right.
Okay. Okay, right where I thought you'd be. 186.
Okay, so we leveling up.
We're leveling up. So now I don't want to think about 85%. Now I just want you to just a little harder than the last time.
Yep. Stop.
Okay.
So now we're getting into like game cruise speed.
Now we're getting into game cruise.
All right.
Okay. 192. Okay. Perfect. 194. You got 10 more miles an hour.
I don't know if I got it, Johnny.
Yeah, you do. Where's the tee? Grab me a tee. We need a new tee.
I don't know if I got 10, man.
We're going to find out. So this next one should be in the high 190s somewhere. Like 196, 197.
That's crazy what you asking of me right now.
It's not. This is who you are. Rise. Rise to the challenge. Okay. Beautiful. There he is. 196. Okay, so this is the cool thing though, I gotta say this. And this driver for you is we just plopped a head on this thing. This thing hasn't been fully cooked to you.
Right.
Your launch on the ones that we've used have been between 9 and 10 every single time, and your spin rates have been between 2,500 and 2,700. Money. So you're very consistent. So I've never had a two on this thing. I've never had anybody hit 200 miles an hour on this thing.
Is that how you trying to motivate me to step up?
I want to see a 204 on this thing.
Okay. You know, Martin Borgmeyer running around here somewhere too.
Yeah, but he does this for a living. You got kids, and you got it like we're not long drive champions. We're golfers.
It's real life.
This is real life. That's Avenger stuff. This is light work.
Light work.
199. Woo! Okay, 2 more left. This is wild. 199, 10 launch. I mean, these numbers, those are ridiculous numbers. 11 launch at 2,300 spin at 199 ball speed. If you could sell that to people, you could sell that to somebody for $1 million and some people would buy it.
Johnny, I don't know how we're gonna get 204, dog.
I do. We got 3 balls left. I want everything you got for the last 3.
All right. I at least got to touch 2 though.
197, okay.
Oh.
Come on, man, we gotta get to 200.
I'm trying to find what I need to find in myself to do this for you.
When I've seen you play your best, like whenever I've seen you hit it really well, everything's been wide. So your stance has been a little bit wider.
So just widen everything
up
a little bit.
Just everything's just gotta be a little bit more.
Okay.
Go a little extra on everything. Okay, this is a big shot. We gotta hit 2. This is the last golf ball we have. You have to hit 200 miles an hour. This whole video is a failure.
Johnny, we're gonna put a little dash strength in this one.
There he is.
Go, baby! Let's go!
That's 200. So where's the camera? That is 200 miles an hour ball speed. You didn't even hit that. For the record,
it was not square.
It was not super solid. The spin rate's way up, 3,000. Carried 333, but the ball speed's at 200.
So what we find is 199 is really my sweet spot. We can push it if we need to, but it get a little sloppy.
Cruising for you is 195, 196. So cruising for you is the fastest player on the PGA Tour.
I appreciate that.
That's wild.
That was a good time. That was a good time.
You're a father, you got kids and stuff.
That was that dash strength. That was dash strength right there. That's for any of the little boys in the future that want to mess with my daughter. Just know you're dealing with a 200 ball speed type guy.
But when they talk about like AI that's your AI guy. You spit into a computer, I want to hit it far, and you show up. Anyway, if you have any questions on Elyte Triple Diamond drivers or Roger Steele's golf bag, I think I have it up on the site. Go to World of Wonder website, CallawayGolf.com. We actually learned a lot. So the cool thing with this driver is integrity.
Yes.
You went all the way up the ladder. The spin rate stayed in a good spot. The miss hit stayed in a good spot. In the last 6 balls that you went, you never had any huge like upticks and spin or down. Like it was all pretty consistent. So that's AI Smart Face doing its thing. Anyway, we'll learn more about Elyte drivers as we go along. That's Roger. I'm Johnny from the tee. We're out of here.